can see, today we are getting ready to mount a Longhorn. We have already, as you've watched in past videos, put this form that comes in two pieces together, and we've already attached the horns. And I like to use the skull as a reference because I can slide those horns, the sheaths of those horns back on there, and I can mark on the horn, on the sheath that we're using on the mount, which is the top and the bottom, and I can get an accurate marking of how these horns need to sit. So as you can see, then I go ahead and I will drill some holes on the top and bottom, and sometimes the side, depending on, because in this form there's a piece of plywood that runs through the horn mount that's in here. And sometimes this one, it was a little higher up, so I tried to put one in the bottom, but it wasn't catching that piece of wood, so I had to come up higher on this, and then I also have one here on the top. Now these screws, after you get these horns set, you can, if you like, take them out, I guess, but I leave them in. And what I do is I stick my straw for my foam in, and I spray in there and let all this set with the foam, and then let that set overnight and dry. And I guess you could back these screws out if you want. I don't. I leave them in because to me it just needs as much reinforcement. As you can see, these things aren't going anywhere. So what I will do at the end is I will just magic sculpt over these screws to blend them in with the horn to make them to where you won't even see them, and then we'll airbrush it to match the horn and finish it to where you won't even know these screws are there. We'll just kind of blend them into the horn because I want to make sure that these horns over time don't go anywhere. So I leave those screws in. Of course, it looks messy right now because it has set overnight, and this foam, of course, has expanded and it's popping out everywhere, but that's good because everything is good, firm, and in place. And of course, when we go to sand and prep this form, I will clean up all this expanded foam as well. But I just want to go ahead and reiterate what the process was with setting the horns, and we've already done a video on getting this form, these big two-piece forms together for the bison and for the longhorns, and how we go about doing that. You can always go back on KC Taxidermy on our YouTube page and watch those. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And this back here in the basket is he's wrapped up in towels right now, but that's his hide all fleshed out and ready to go. We just gotta bondo the ears, and of course we will be rocking and rolling on mounting this guy. And this, of course, we did a euro of the skull, which that will go to the owner as well. But that's him in all his glory. That's getting ready to be mounted, and this is a beautiful tri-colored longhorn with lots of color and lots of spots. He's going to be a beautiful mount. Can't wait to do it. Hope you follow along with us on KC Taxidermy on YouTube. As you can see, there are big things going on here at K&C Taxidermy, so make sure you subscribe so you can get notifications on everything that's going on here at K&C Taxidermy. We'll see you then.